Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Arzu, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So, the topic for today would be conjunction. So, if I wanted to give a single word to explain what conjunctions actually are, it would be a word connect. So, conjunction relates to the word connect or link. So, what it actually says. So, conjunctions are few words which we will use to connect or to link words, sentences, or phrases together. Now, I would like to explain you this with an example. Have a look on these three sentences. I like cooking, I like eating, I don't like washing dishes afterwards. So these are three different sentences. Now, if you want to combine these three sentences and make into a single sentence, how will you do that? Now, have a look on this sentence. I like cooking and eating, but I don't like washing dishes afterwards. So here we have combined these two sentences together by using a conjunction and after this we have used a conjunction but to connect the third sentence with the first two sentences. Hence we have used two conjunction, that is and but, to combine three sentences and to make it as a single sentence. Now, by this we could say that conjunctions help us to avoid the choppiness of multiple short sentences, and it helps us to make the sentence look complex and elegant. Now let's come up to next topic, which is the types of conjunctions we have in English grammar. First one is coordinating conjunctions. So coordinating conjunctions are the conjunctions which are used to link words, phrases and clauses of equal grammatical rank in a sentence. So the most common coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. So to remember these 7 conjunctions, there is a mnemonic device which is fanboys. Okay, now for example, I'd like pizza or a salad for a lunch. We have combined these two sentences together with a conjunction or. Or is a coordinating conjunction. We needed a place to concentrate, so is a coordinating conjunction. We packed up our things and went to the library. Okay, Jessie didn't have much money, but she got by. So but is a coordinating conjunction here. Now the note says that the use of the comma when a coordinating conjunction is joining two independent clauses. Now independent clauses, I would tell you about independent and dependent clauses in the next coming topic. Now let's come up to this topic, which is correlative conjunctions. So correlative conjunction are the conjunctions that work in pair. Some examples are either or, neither nor, not only but also. So they work in pair. First example, not only am I finished studying for English, but I am also finished writing my history essay. So here there are two conjunctions. When we use correlative conjunctions, they work in pair. So the first conjunction is not only, and the second conjunction is but also. So I hope this concept is clear as well. Let's come up to next example. I'm finished with both my English essay and my history essay. So these two sentences depicts the same meaning, but the way of writing is different. Both of them are written with the help of correlative conjunctions. In first example, it is not only and but also. In the second example, it is both and. So in second example, we have used both conjunction and conjunction. So it is used in pair. Now let's come up to next type, which is subordinating conjunction. So before I would tell you about subordinating conjunctions, I wanted to tell you what are independent and dependent clauses. And I would explain it to you with a help of an example. So have a look on this example, which is I can stay out until the clock strikes 12. Now there are two sentences combined together with the help of a single conjunction, which is until. Now the first sentence, I can stay out. This sentence is a complete sentence and it gives some sense without joining it with any other sentence. So this would be known as an independent clause. But if we look into the second sentence, the clock strikes 12, we can see that this sentence depends on the other sentence to give some meaning. Hence, we could say that independent clauses are the clauses that can make some sense and can stand alone as a sentence, whereas the dependent clauses are the clauses that depends on the independent clause to make a sense. Fine. So there are few subordinating conjunctions, which are because, since, as, although, though, while, and whereas. There are also sometimes we use adverbs also in subordinating conjunctions, which are until, after, or before. Okay. Now let's come up to an example. Now here I wanted to tell you something. Earlier we used to, when we were in our schools, we were taught that a sentence should not start with a conjunction, which is a myth. A sentence can start with a conjunction as well. Now, I would give you an example. Before he leaves, make sure his room is clean. So, before is a conjunction here. So, before he leaves is a dependent clause, and make sure his room is clean is an independent clause. So there is no compulsion that the sentence should start with an independent clause. It can start with the dependent clause as well, and the sentence can begin with a conjunction as well. Now let's come up to second example to make it more clear to you. I drank a glass of water because I was thirsty. Now here, I drank a glass of water is an independent clause, and I was thirsty is a dependent clause. Now because is a conjunction here. So independent clause, conjunction and a dependent clause. Now this is the one way to write this sentence. Now let's come up to second way to write this same sentence, which is because I was thirsty, I drank a glass of water. Now this sentence, it starts with because, which is a subordinating conjunction. Because I was thirsty. Because I was thirsty is a dependent clause, and I drank a glass of water is an independent clause. So we need to remember one thing here. When we are starting a sentence with the conjunction followed by a dependent clause, it will definitely have a comma in between. For example, in this example only, because I was thirsty is a dependent clause, so it is separated with the comma in between. Okay, so this is the way how we used to write. Now let's recall what we have just read. We have read about what are conjunctions. So conjunction are few words that are used to combine or that are used to link to sentences or to clauses or to phrases, or you can say two words together. Now there are three types of conjunctions, which are coordinating, correlative and subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions, which was fanboys. Correlative conjunctions that work in pair, that means there will be two conjunction words in a single sentence. And then subordinating conjunctions that have independent and dependent clauses in the sentence itself. So these are the few subordinating conjunctions example that we will use to connect the independent and the dependent clauses together. So this is all about the today's class, students. I hope you understood this topic well, and I wanted you all to write your remarks under the video in the comment section. If you wanted me to make few more videos on some new topics, or if you have few doubts in the similar topic, and if you like the content, if you like the video, please click on like button, and please do share the video and subscribe my channel. And it's all about today. I will catch you soon. Bye bye, take care.